Welcome to English Podcast for You. I'm Maria, and I'm so excited to have you here. Whether you're just starting to learn English or looking to improve your skills, you're in the right place. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Let's learn together and make English fun and easy. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to another episode. Today, I want to share a story that many of you might relate to. It's about someone who had a very common problem. She could understand English well, but when it was time to speak, she felt completely stuck. Let me introduce you to Emma, a young woman who had spent years learning English. She studied grammar, watched movies, and read books, yet whenever she had to speak, she felt stuck. Emma had spent years studying English, watching movies and reading books. She could understand conversations, even complex ones, but when it was her turn to speak, she froze. Sound familiar? If you're in the same boat, keep listening, because today I'll share Emma's story and the powerful lessons she learned. Emma had always loved English. She watched her favorite TV shows without subtitles and could even follow YouTube tutorials. But when she needed to say something in English, it was like her brain went blank. One time she was at a cafe, and a tourist asked for directions. She knew exactly what to say in her head, but when she opened her mouth, nothing came out. Her heart raced. Her palms got sweaty, and she just pointed instead of speaking. That's when she realized something important. Understanding English and speaking it are two different things. If you don't practice speaking, your brain won't get used to forming sentences in real time. Just like learning to ride a bike, you need practice, not just watching others do it. So, dear listeners, if you're focusing only on listening and not speaking, try to incorporate speaking practice into your daily routine. Start with small sentences. Repeat what you hear or describe things around you. The more you speak, the more comfortable you'll become. Emma's biggest fear was making mistakes. What if she said something wrong? What if people laughed at her? This fear kept her quiet for years. One day, she decided to change that. She started small, talking to herself in English at home. She described what she was doing. I am brushing my hair. I am making tea. At first, it felt silly, but slowly words started coming more easily. She discovered that talking to herself was one of the best ways to break the fear of speaking. The more she did it, the more natural it felt. So please don't let the fear of mistakes stop you. Every mistake is an opportunity to improve. Embrace it. Try speaking out loud even if you're alone and allow yourself to make mistakes. Over time, you'll notice how much more natural it feels to speak. Emma knew she needed real conversations, so she joined a language exchange app. She met Jake, a friendly native English speaker who wanted to learn her language too. At first, she only typed messages because she was too nervous to talk. But Jake encouraged her to try voice messages. The first time she sent a voice message, she replayed it 10 times before hitting send. But guess what? Jake didn't care about her mistakes. He understood her and replied with encouragement. That's when Emma realized how helpful it is to find someone to talk to, even if it's just online. A language partner, tutor, or even a speaking club can help you gain confidence. The more you talk, the easier it gets. Find a language partner or join a speaking group. Speaking with others helps you build confidence and gives you a safe space to make mistakes without judgment. Whether it's online or in person, having someone to talk to can make all the difference. Emma realized that part of her problem was that she always translated in her head before speaking. This made her sentences slow and unnatural. So, she started thinking in English. Instead of translating, "I need to buy groceries," she trained her mind to think directly in English. Over time, this helped her speak more fluently without pausing too much. She found that stopping translation and thinking directly in English made a huge difference. When she saw something, she named it in English. When she had a thought, she tried to express it in English. This sped up her ability to form sentences. So please challenge yourself to stop translating everything in your head. When you see something, think about it in English. Start practicing thinking in English for simple thoughts and gradually build it into more complex ones. This will help you speak faster and more naturally. One day, Emma's friend introduced her to an English-speaking colleague. Instead of panicking, she reminded herself, "I don't have to be perfect. I just have to communicate." She took a deep breath and started talking. She made mistakes, yes, but the person understood her, and that was the most important thing. That's when she realized that communication is more important than perfection. Nobody speaks perfectly all the time, not even native speakers. Expressing your ideas matters more than speaking flawlessly. Remember, communication is more important than perfection. It's okay to make mistakes as long as you get your message across. When you're speaking, focus on expressing your thoughts, not on speaking perfectly. One of the easiest ways to start speaking English is by using simple phrases. Instead of worrying about long, complicated sentences, focus on short and clear expressions. For example, instead of saying, "I am currently feeling a bit tired because I didn't sleep well last night," you can say, "I am tired today. I didn't sleep well." Simple sentences make communication easier and help you gain confidence. As you practice, you will naturally start adding more details to your sentences. So, dear listeners, Emma's journey shows us that understanding English is only half the battle. To speak fluently, you need to practice, make mistakes, and push past your fear. Speaking is not about perfection. It's about connection. If Emma can do it, so can you. Here are some of the key takeaways from her journey. First, speaking is a skill, just like riding a bike. You need practice, not just knowledge. Second, speak out loud even if you're alone. Describe your day, your actions, or even talk to yourself in the mirror. Third, find a language partner, a tutor, or join a speaking club to have real conversations. Fourth, stop translating everything in your head. Train your brain to think in English. Fifth, remember, communication is more important than being perfect. Mistakes are part of learning. Emma's journey wasn't easy, but step by step, she overcame her fear. And you can too. If you can understand English, you're already halfway there. Now, it's time to train your speaking muscles. So, speak every day. Don't be afraid of mistakes, and have fun with the process. If you have any problems or need help with speaking English, feel free to let me know in the comments. I'm here to help you. Until next time, keep learning, keep speaking, and remember, you are amazing. Bye for now.